So, hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. Let's do one more reading. In fact, science kind of reading is there, the plan to bring an asteroid. So, this reading was also reported on 6 November 2025 IELTS exam. So, let's start this reading, and that reading is having list of headings, and of course, another type of question is also there. List of experts means list of people kind of question, and lastly, we have true fill in the blanks we have. So let's start with first type of questions. So one thing I want to say here, you can do practice with me. You can pause the video while I am looking for my question location as well as the answer, and try to match it with me. If some contradiction is there, please do text me in the comment section. And one request is also there, of course, that is subscription, like and comment on this video, and thanks in advance. And those who are thinking that first they will read the full passage, and try to understand the idea of this reading passage, totally wastage of time. You are wasting your band scores, in fact. Okay, if you want to get more band scores, please don't read anything. Or if you want to read something, you have some like you are stuck with that we want to know about the title, or we want to know about the passage and all. Definitely you can read these first two sentences. Moving in orbit around our sun are millions of rocks known as asteroids. Now scientists have planned to capture one. And after that, paragraphs, they have started a number paragraph, b number paragraph. Now there is no need to read it. Straight away we will be doing our first type of question, that is list of heading. How to do list of heading, that's more important. You should adopt your own strategy. Follow, you can watch my video and try to follow it. If not comfortable, then you can adopt your own strategy to solve list of headings. Okay, so how I am doing it? Actually, there are two ways you can do list of heading. Don't read any headings first. First way I am telling you, first method I am telling you, read this paragraph, a number paragraph, and try to make your own heading, one or two headings, and then come to list of headings. Try to match with these headings with this paragraph. But I am not following this method. I am following, first I will read all the headings, try to understand its meaning as well as one or two keywords in each heading. Then I will go to the paragraph. In first paragraph I will try to read 2 3 sentences, or here you can see in a paragraph there are 3 paragraphs. So definitely I will read first paragraph of this a number paragraph. In a number paragraph, definitely you will get something here, and I will not move further. First I will read this paragraph or 2 3 sentences of any paragraph, and then come to all these headings, try to match. I will not read further. If something is matching, 99% it is matching, so I will not read further in this paragraph. That is my strategy. Okay, within 30 seconds, let's read all these headings first. Now I have taken my pen. Okay, so list of heading instructions, you should always follow it. So what are the instructions? I will read it once. This passage has 5 sections from A to E. Choose the correct heading for each section, means for each paragraph, from the list of headings. Write the correct number. So these numerical numbers you should use it. So these numerical numbers, they are used, writer has used it for these headings. So in answer sheet, question number 14, suppose 8th number answer is there. So in front of question number 14th, you have to write this numerical number. If you are writing 8 number, as usual we are writing it, so this answer will be wrong. Okay, so just please carefully read the instructions and all. Now let's read all the headings first. The need for skill and care. Skill means ability, capability, and care. Care means precaution kind of thing. The need for skill and care. Choosing the richest asteroid. Richest asteroid. So I was not aware that asteroids are also richest. Choosing the richest asteroid. So asteroid, you will get it everywhere in every paragraph. So asteroid is not a keyword. Choosing means selecting the richest asteroid. The third word, the safest way to protect an asteroid. So protection of asteroid means not destroying them. These kind of things will be there in any paragraph. Obtaining support for the project. Obtaining support for the project means government support, maybe they may be needing, or some financial support may be needing for the project. An achievable goal means aim and all, not an impossible dream. The need for global cooperation means everyone should help over here, country wise or area wise, maybe this meaning may be beginning with the less challenging task. Like beginning with the less challenging task here means like starting with a easy task and then little bit difficult and then more difficult. Like we are having reading passage 1 easy, and then little difficult, then reading passage 1 is passage 2, and then harder one is reading passage 3. Same way they are saying beginning with a less challenging task. uh, Eighth is practical, economic and research justification, some practical thing, and then economic means money wise, economic efficiently, research justification will be there. Okay, so these list of headings are not really very difficult. Many people are just scaring from this list of heading. I'm telling you, like here we have 5 questions. Four or 3 questions you can get it easily by reading the initial sentences of the paragraph. 3 sentences. Okay, let's read. Just a minute. Yes, let me clear it from my image. Okay, let's read A number. Paragraph. Send a robot into space, catch an asteroid, bring it back to the Earth's orbit. This says scientists and engineers at the California Institute. This could be feasible, could be possible. A 4-day workshop was dedicated to investigating the feasibility of capturing a near-Earth asteroid, bringing it closer to our planet, and using it as a base for future manned space flight missions. Okay. So, is there the need for skill and care? No, they are just dreaming that it is possible and all. Choosing the richest asteroid, no. The safest way to protect, no. Protection kind of thing is discussed in this paragraph. An achievable goal, not impossible dream. Yes, they are saying it is feasible, could be feasible, or a 4-day workshop was dedicated to investigate the feasibility. But still, we can read second paragraph also. The need for global cooperation beginning, nothing is there. Let's read this one also. This is not something the scientists are imagining, could be done someday in the future if it is possible with the technology we have today, and could be accomplished with a decade. A robotic probe could anchor. Okay, so what I have understood in the first paragraph, writer is discussing about their goal. So here, what is the goal? Like they are saying, could be feasible. So for 4-day workshop, it was dedicated to investigate the feasibility of capturing a near Earth asteroids and all. And here it is saying this is not something the scientists are imagining, could be done someday. It is possible with the technology we have today, could be accomplished within a decade. I think an achievable goal means here it is given could be feasible and not an impossible dream. So we can select this fifth number with a number paragraph. Okay. So let's go to next paragraph. Let me shift it. It is taking time. That's why. Okay. Now B number. It is also a bigger paragraph. Okay. Though, let me take my pen. Though rearranging the heavens may seem an excessive undertaking, this US mission has its merit. The US already has plans to send astronauts to a near Earth asteroids, a mission that would mean confining them in a tiny capsule for 3 to 6 months and would involve all the risk of a deep space voyage. Okay. Instead, robots could bring an asteroid close enough for them to get in just a month. The need for skill and care. So they have started this paragraph with that US mission has merits. Choosing the richest asteroid, the safest way to protect an asteroid, nothing they are discussing. Obtaining support, achievable goal that we have selected. The need for global cooperation, bringing with a less challenging task, nothing they have not discussed like that. An asteroid would provide a stationary base from which to launch missions further into space. There are several advantages to this. Here they were talking about merits. Here also they are talking about these missions advantages. Nothing. For one, launching missions carrying materials from Earth requires a lot of power, fuel, and consequently money because of our planet's strong force of gravity. Okay, some since would be far weaker on an asteroid. Materials mined there could be more easily. So I am not getting this. So many asteroids have a lot to offer. Some are rich in metals. Okay, richest, some are rich in, but they are talking richness in metals which can be mined. I think in second number they are talking richest asteroid means rich in minerals and all, which can be mined and used to build space based habitats or through back to earth. Others are up to 1/4 water. I have to shift this, just a minute. Then because we have to read full paragraph, I think this is bigger paragraph. Yes, we have to read it. Many asteroids have a lot to offer. Some are rich in metals, this and this. Others are up to 1/4 water, which could be used for life support. Astronomers would also have the chance to get a close look. Okay. Executing, so main look at one of the solar earliest generating important scientific data. Executing the asteroid retrieval plan would help demonstrate and greatly expand mankind's space-based engineering capability, says engineer this. Another co-organizer of this, for instance, okay, I think execution, the asteroid retrieval plan would help demonstrate and greatly expand mankind's. So some execution of some plan they are talking about asteroid. Choosing the richest, safest way to protect, obtaining support, achievable goal, need for global cooperation. So I am leaving it till now. I will move to C number paragraph. I think they are talking. Idea is not clear. So at the end, I will do it again. C number paragraph, let's do it. Astronaut Rusty, this a co-founder of this and dedicated to protecting Earth from asteroid strikes, points out that although it would be technically feasible, shifting such a hefty, substantial target would not be easy. You are moving the largest mother load imaginable. So this person, former astronaut, this person points out that although it would be technically feasible, shifting such a hefty and substantial target would not be easy. Okay. Engineers, nothing is matching with this paragraph. So we need to read it further. Engineers would need to absolutely certain that they could control such a potential dangerous object. It is the opposite of planetary defense. If you do something wrong, you have a event, says engineer this person, referring to the powerful explosion have a remote Russian thought to have caused by meteoroid. Okay. So something they are talking about the need for skill and care. Choosing the care, I think they are talking about if you do something wrong, you have a Lungsuka event. Careful we should be, I think, but yes, I'm looking for skill also. Safest way to protect an asteroid, nothing they are not describing, not here. Obtaining support is also not talking here. The need for global cooperation is also not there. Beginning is the less challenging. This is not. I think they are talking about, if I am not wrong, need for skill and care, because points out that although it would be technical feasible, shifting such a hefty and substantial target would not be easy. So for that, engineers would need to be absolutely certain. It should be sure that they could control a potentially dangerous object. So for that, the need for skill and care will come. So C number will come with one number. Okay. Now D number paragraph, it is starting from here. So little bit we can shift this page and I will just remove everything. Yes, you can, till the time I'm erasing, you can read it. Still, these obstacles only add to the appeal of the project for engineers who love to go over every potential difficulty in order to solve. Now, after these obstacles only add to the appeal of project for engineer who love to go for every potential difficulty in order to solve, and if the challenges posed by a large asteroid seem too daunting, researchers could always start with a smaller asteroid, perhaps 2 to 10 meters. Okay, if you if you have understood, these lines. They are saying this is not for ordinary astronomer. This is for something special person. And if the challenges posed by a large asteroid seem too daunting, researchers could always start with a smaller asteroid and perhaps 2 to 10 meters across. Last year, I think they are talking about choosing the richest, no, safest way to protect an asteroid. Protection of asteroid is there, no. Need for global cooperation beginning with the less challenging task, I think they are talking, because they are saying, and if the challenge is posed by a large asteroid, then what they are saying, researchers could always start word mean beginning with a smaller asteroid, perhaps 2 to 10 meters across. The study suggested that asteroid could be captured robotically in, of course, small object might not have. Okay, so we can select, yeah, I am with this 7th number here. Okay, now coming to next paragraph. So next E number. No matter the size of the asteroid, these plans would require hefty investment. Investment for the project means some support. Even capturing a small asteroid would consume at least $1 billion. Convincing taxpayers to foot such a bill could be difficult. However, private industry might be interested in getting involved. One possibility would be to push the asteroid into near Earth orbit and then invite anyone who wants to develop the capabilities to reach and mine the object. Skill capability is there, but careful kind of thing is not there. So starting from the first line, they are talking, no matter the size of the asteroid, these plans would require hefty investment. So there are two things are there. Need for global cooperation. So cooperation kind of thing, it is not discussed. Obtaining support for the project, we can say, by giving hefty investment and all. We can read little bit more. However, although the undertaking might be scientifically exciting and provide great insight into solar system formation, this is not enough on its own. To justify the expenses of bringing an asteroid to this is not enough on its own to justify the expense of bringing an asteroid to Earth. Investigations of asteroids can be done much more cheaply. I think practical, economic, and research justification, are they talking like that? Can be done much more cheaply with an unmanned spacecraft, says this person. According to Brophy, ultimately we would be working towards bringing an asteroid closer to Earth in order to help humanity. Okay. So first they have started talking about cooperation, obtaining support for the project. I think yes, they are talking convincing taxpayers to foot such a bill could be difficult. But however, private industry might be interested in getting involved. It means they are mainly talking about obtaining support for the project. So for fourth number, it is E number paragraph. Now coming to list of people question. So I have left this B number. See this B number paragraph. So I was reading it. So if you ask me, then here last lines they are using it. Executing the asteroid retrieval plan means practical things they are talking would help demonstrate and greatly expand mankind's space-based engineering capabilities, says this engineer. And for instance, mission would teach engineers how to capture an uncooperative target, which could be useful practice for this in the event of a threat from this and this. Okay, so practical things they are talking how it will teach, this plan will teach, will help demonstrate greatly expand mankind's some economic kind of thing may be discussing about money it is given, see this, and research justification, because here they are saying it will be for mankind space based, it will expand mankind space based engineering capabilities, and so this is research justification they want to give, I think. And money wise they are talking about here, so that's why with B we can select this eighth number. But I have a doubt about this eighth number, it is also matching with E number sentence. Okay, so let's do next exercise. So next question we have here, look at the following experts. So these are list of experts, means people, and list of statements from A to G. So these are the statements. So question number, in fact now they have done something different over here, see this. Earlier what they were using it for list of statements, they were using question numbers. Now for list of experts, now they are using question number, and we have to select out of these A to J statements. What statement, what kind of experts they have, what they have said about, what these experts have said about these statements. So for that we will be reading all the statements first, and then we will find these experts name in the paragraphs. Definitely we are aware where they were, like see this person name is here in C paragraph, so it is very easy to find to find the person's name in the passage. So let's read it one by one. So as I told you, in here in C paragraph we have found this person name, this one. So what he is saying, an organization dedicated to protecting Earth from asteroid strikes, and points out that although it would be technically feasible, shifting such a hefty means weight, or weight kind of thing, and substantial target would not be easy. You are moving the largest mother lode imaginable. So weight kind of thing, here an asteroid's weight makes the project extremely challenging. We can select because these important words writer have used it for these weight kind of thing. So means he is talking about asteroids weight, and here also it is given moving the largest mother lode imaginable. So this D will come with this number. Now shifting to next one, let's move to E number paragraph for third 22nd number person, because in that person we have got 21 number person. Now we are looking for 22. Of course in this last paragraph is left, this person is here, says Joseph Nuth. Okay, so let's read it from here. Investigations of asteroids can be done much more cheaply with an unmanned spacecraft, says this a Nuth from NASA's. This person's introduction is given. So nothing, investigations of asteroids can be done much more cheaply with an unmanned spacecraft. Shift. Project could be, a mistake could have serious consequences. Nothing is explained like that. Project could be early step in exploration. This is not like that. Cheaply kind of thing means, cheaply means economically they are talking. Could be an early step. This we have selected, this we have F number. Let's read. An asteroid could be useful landing for spaceship. No. Capturing an asteroid would be an efficient method of research. Expense, it is also given. Let's read it a little bit more. Although the undertaking might be scientifically exciting and provide great insight into the solar system formation, this is not enough on its own to justify expense of bringing an asteroid to Earth. Clearly it is given, capturing an asteroid would not be an efficient method of research. So indirectly just think capturing an asteroid means they are bringing it near to the Earth. So it is not enough on its own to justify the expense of bringing an asteroid to Earth. Investigations of asteroid can be done much more cheaply. So capturing an asteroid would not be an efficient method of research. So he is talking about these things. Efficient means expense and all. So G will come with 22. Now coming to fill in the blank. Hello. So complete the summary, what you can do it. So let's read the instructions. Choose one word. One word means we can use only one word. We can't use two and three words as some instructions are there for fill in the blanks. So let's read it. So how we will be doing it? Here it is important to understand. This is fill in the blanks. The words before blank and sometimes after blanks are really helpful to get correct answer. But where we will get the location of this paragraph, definitely it may not be in one paragraph, it may be scattered in different paragraphs. So let's read it one by one, and first I will read the sentence up to this first sentence, up to this fill in the blanks. Okay, so sentence by sentence or line wise line we will chase the location. Capture of an asteroid would reduce the merits of US mission. Okay, US, I know where they were talking US in first or second paragraph, they were talking about the US. Yes, USA is here. It means in this paragraph we will get location. Okay, so this the US. Okay, the US mission they are talking, and merits also it is given. Let's start it from here. An asteroid. Okay, capture of an asteroid would reduce time that asteroids traveling it to needed to spend in space. A mission that would mean confining them in a tiny capsule for 3 to 6 months would involve all the risk of deep space voyage. Instead, robots could bring asteroid close enough for them there to just in 1 month. Earlier, they were doing it 3 to 6 months. Now, in just a month. An asteroid could also act as a an asteroid. An asteroid would, okay, yes, we have got near to. An asteroid would provide a stationary base from which to launch missions further into space. An asteroid could also act as a base, we will write, not stationary, because stationary is quality of a base. So here 23rd is base will come, and for further space travel and exploration. Now 23 sentence is complete. Now coming to 24th. The fact that an asteroid would have weaker, now weaker word is important to find. One, launching missions carrying materials from Earth requires a lot of power, okay, fuel, and consequently money because of our planet's force of gravity. Since this would, weaker word is there. Since this would be far weaker on an asteroid's materials mine could be more easily taken off. Asteroid shuttle, okay, what we are looking, the fact that an asteroid would have weaker would allow easier movement. Okay, what it is going to be weaker? Earth require a lot of power, fuel, money because of our planet's strong force of gravity. Since this would be far weaker on an asteroid. Okay, so now what are you thinking? Asteroid would have weaker. What is weaker to asteroid? Here planet's strong force of gravity is there. So this would be far weaker on an Earth. This what? Gravity. So they are talking about asteroid would have weaker gravity, would allow easier movement of resources. Okay. Thoroughly you need to read the sentence. 25th. These resources include dash which could be used in space or on Earth, and dash could be consumed of as a source of power. Okay. Used word is here I can see. Okay, many asteroids have a lot to offer. These resources include dash, which could be used in space. Okay, many here it may be for materials mined. Material, what is there? Maybe material they are using material resources include dash. No, materials could be more easily taken off. Okay. Many asteroids have a lot to offer. Some are rich in metals. I think metal they are using. These resources include metals, 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 I think, which could be used in space and which could be used in space or on Earth, which can be mined and used to build space-based habitat or brought back to Earth. Okay. Okay, this first sentence we have completed, and it is given and others are up to 1/4 of water which could be used for life support, which could be consumed or as a source of power. So which could, again this sentence is coming, which could be before which could, what is this? Water. These resources include metals which could be used in space or earth, and water which could be consumed. Consumed, yes, water we can consume it. Used for life support or broken into, yes. Here water will come. Now fill in the blanks, everything is complete.